So I have captured almost around 1700 points in Bitcoin, and whose logic I have explained it on YouTube just 2 days ago. So basically, I have planned my trade and traded my plan, and that's it. And let me just explain you guys how did I capture these points, what were my entries, what were my exits. So let's get into the video. So here is the Bitcoin chart in the weekly time frame. As I explained earlier in the YouTube video, that after seeing this candle, it tried to break around the 67,000 level mark, but it did not. So what I did was I made sure that I was bullish before, but after seeing this candle, I became bearish. So what I did was I just plotted this 65,000 round level mark, and as soon as it touched this with a negative price action, I went short. Over here, first what I did was I saw Bitcoin was making lows. Bitcoin started making lows, and right over here, I saw this green candle. It made a low. After making a low, it made a green candle, and as it was starting to go down, I took up an entry, placed my SL right over this candle, and I took up a trade. And right after I took my trade, see, after right here, I placed my SL over here, and my targets were huge. My targets were almost around 63,000 level. It was almost a 1:10 trade. So I got stopped out. My SL got hit. I got stopped out. So basically what has happened, after I entered, it started moving into my direction. But what has happened, it tried to go down, but this candle took out my SL. I got stopped out. And it has retraced back to 50% of the green candle. So that indicated me negativeness, and I waited for the price action. So what I did was I waited these two green candles. I waited for a pullback. This was a down, this came down, went up again, and as soon as it came down, there was a price action confirmation for myself, and I took up a trade. I took up a trade right somewhere around here, placed my stop loss around the high of this candle. I placed the stop loss at the high of this candle. So basically, it was almost around 150 point SL, 150-ish point SL, and my targets were huge. So, okay, yeah. So, yeah. So after my entry, my desired target was almost around 1:13. See, my risk is minimal and my rewards are maximum over here. So it is a 1:13 trade. I desired, but I had targets way beyond this also. I desired targets of almost 62,000, but it reversed so sharply that I had to exit. So it was a 1:13 trade, yes, but I will not just exit at my desired targets. I let my targets run. I let my profits run. So what I did, after it broke out of this consolidation over here, after seeing this huge negative candles, I tried adding to my position right around here, which was a mistake from my side, and I should not have done this. Correct. And I duly got stopped out. Okay, my one stop loss got hit over here as I was trying to add to my position, and what has happened, I traded with I added to my position with a price action over here. I kept my stop loss over here, but it hit my SL. As soon as I entered on this red candle right over here, placed my stop loss around here, my Bitcoin moved ferociously up and it took out my SL. So as I saw, it was making a wick on the downside. So as it made a high over here, I did not wanted to lose any more profits. So what I did was I put my trailing SL right above this, and what it did, it made a high, came down. As it was starting to come down, I saw this huge green candle that has just engulfed this red candle, which starting to tell me, which started to give me an indication that this might be the end of the trend. So I just placed my stop loss right around here, and it got hit, and I exited with a 1:12 risk to reward ratio, which is good, which is decent for the moment. And I almost got around, let me just see, almost around 1700 odd points. So yeah, that's it. And I have explained every part of my trade that I was going to take in my previous YouTube video. And I basically, what I did, I planned my trade and I traded my plan. That's it. See you in the next video. Thanks.